Hello, this is Scott Levins applying for Silver Lake Summer Staff 2012. Um, for the first question, I took initiative over a project this past summer with my brother Matt. We were coming to dinner from watching the pigs over the day, and our dad came up to us and told us that we needed to come in and help with the bathroom. The urinals had been clogged, and this was a special project that we had to do on our own. And our dad left because he wanted to see if we were up to the challenge. We were able to figure out a way by using a plunger to unclog the toilets and to allow them to work properly for the remainder of the summer. So this was a very good way that we were able to help the community of Silver Lake and all the kids to be happy because nobody likes a clogged toilet. We worked very well together because we were able to listen to each other, figure out what we needed, and ultimately get the job done. And this was a very big accomplishment. Even though it was very little for the camp as a whole, it was a very big accomplishment for me because I was able to do it without asking anybody for help. For question number 2, things in my life that I consider my own responsibility is my homework. Right now it's 3 o'clock after school and I already finished all my homework. So that says a little bit about me. I like to get things over with right as I get the task because I hate procrastinating. That's one of my main nemesises. So when I get a job, any job really, I like to finish it right as I get it so that I have time afterward for myself, instead of a lot of people who I know like to put it off so they can have fun now and do it later, but then they have to rush and they don't do their best job. So I think it's best to finish everything right as you get to it so it's fresh in your mind and then you can have fun afterwards. But challenges I face to do this, it's always very hard to not procrastinate. But after doing it for so many years, I've been doing this since like elementary school, so it kind of gets engraved and you get into a rut. But it's a very good one because I'm very proud of myself for doing this. Question 3, my best work experience would have to be working at Camp Family this summer. I know it sounds cliche, but it's really the best experience of my life. You guys know pretty much what I did. We would wake up, do the dishes, set up for breakfast, work all the dish rooms, do speeches. I got very good at public speaking after the summer, which I was not expecting. That was a nice surprise. And because there were a lot of us on family and only 2 real instructors for us, it made us have to work together more instead of how we do at school where you always have to ask the teacher questions. We were able to get things done on our own and not have anybody tell us how to do it. They just told us what to get done and we had to figure it out on our own. And I got a lot of positive feedback from this, especially when I had to be the lifeguard over the end of the summer. And I was very, very happy on how I did in coping with this change in my schedule. And I believe I got a lot of positive feedback on it because of how well I was able to switch from being a lifeguard to being on family. And it was a very good thing for me. For question 4, my most challenging work experience would have to definitely be switching from being a lifeguard to being basically a kitchen hand and doing family, because when you're in lifeguard mode, you're very serious. You want to make sure nobody gets hurt. You want to make sure that everybody stays safe. And even though I'm a very fun, happy-go-lucky kind of guy, lifeguarding is very serious. And then I would have to go and switch once I get up the hill, dry off. Now I'd come back in to do the dishes, which is more of a fun but get it done kind of way. So it's not as serious, but you always have to be careful when you're working with the Hobart. So that was a very good time I had. when we were doing the dish room, we always got good feedback on how we worked well together. We might not have been the quickest family in dish room, but we always did things well and we got it done. So that's really all that matters. For question 5, my strengths and needs for the community of Silver Lake would have to be, one of my strengths is that I'm always very positive person. Anytime somebody's down, I try to go up to them, help them out, whether it's a camper or a fellow staff member. It's hard to see somebody upset, so you gotta go over there and help them out. Another strength of mine is that I'm very fun, and it's very nice for me to be around the kids and keep them having fun, because camp is for the camper, so you have to go out of your way sometimes to make their stay the best it can be. One of my needs to be in the community is to have some people to just listen to you. Sometimes it's hard to open up. You don't really know who you can to, but at Silver Lake, everybody is very opening, and it's a very good thing. And another need I have is for just to have some leisure time, because working too hard can get you off of your peak. So because I applied all of my jobs I applied for this summer, if you do something wrong, somebody could get seriously hurt or die, and I think that having a little bit of leisure time is always good. But yeah, as long as you keep everybody happy, I think that the community of Silver Lake is a very, very strong one. As a returning staff member, one thing that I can do differently to cope with this responsibility is that I would be the person everybody looks up to down the hill, because now I am one of the older people on staff. Even though with the new rules I might still be one of the youngest kids, I have that year of experience that would help me be a little bit more mature, because your first summer working away from home gets you very mature very quickly. The responsibility, I would be able to talk to them, help the younger ones, even older ones who haven't been on staff before, and just help them out and tell them how the summer goes and how you get used to being away from all your friends and family at home, and how you just make a whole new family here. And a different way that I could fulfill this responsibility would be to just help everyone. Go out of my way. If I'm not working, I can help them at what they're doing. Just like how last year I know A-Team would help out ETF cutting the grass or trimming the hedges and stuff like that. That's a very good thing to do, and it's very important for everyone. For number 7, no, I'm not a smoker, so you have no issues with that. And I just want to say thank you very much for looking at my video, and I look forward to hopefully having a good summer with you guys up at Silver Lake. So thank you very much.